You finish Fourth Wing and you want a completed romantic fantasy series. We don't want any more cliffhangers. Here are 12 romantic fantasy series I think you may love, and I'm going to convince you to read them at lightning speed. She wants to be a warrior. He's a broody warrior who has to train her. 4 books, it's super spicy. There are twists, magic, and the best banter. She loves this prince, but then she's tasked with finding a bunch of crow statues. Sounds weird, but stay with me. There's Fae, Demi-Fae, Shifters, slow burn romance completed trilogy. She's a slave who wants to be a warrior, and she has to train with this reclusive warrior who happens to be the biggest cinnamon roll ever. Complete a trilogy with plot twists that will have your jaw on the floor and romance that will have you kicking your feet screaming. She's a human girl who has to compete in these vampire trials, and he is a dark and morally gray vampire. Political intrigue in the second book. There's a juicy little novella in between. 4 books, it is unputdownable. We have a shadow daddy, but he's a rainbow shadow daddy. The first book is like The Bachelor, but with deadly trials, and as the books progress, there is more lore, and they get better and better. I fear this may be my favorite duology ever. You want to talk cat and mouse game. The tension is just tensioning. It is a witch and a witch hunter, and this is delicious. This is like Peaky Blinders with magic. She's put into a marriage of convenience. They're going to take down this corrupt political system. Think 1920s Gangs of New York completed duology. She gets abducted by a rival kingdom, and there are dragons completed trilogy. She is a hopeless romantic who thinks that her one true love is cursed, and so she has to team up with the Prince of Hearts. He is morally gray, and if you kiss him, you will... This is the most whimsical little trilogy. He is a Fae pirate king who has a vendetta against her dad, and she accidentally opens a rift between the worlds, so what does he do? Of course he comes and abducts her. Complete duology. This is like a Lady Godiva Snow White retelling. The books get better and better, and it's a completed trilogy.